What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. For all the new people here, welcome. My name is Janelle Lene, and they also call me Candily Nelly, and I'm so happy that you all are here today. For the returning subscribers, hey y'all, what's up? Thank you for once again joining and checking out one of my videos. So what's on the agenda today? I'm going to be doing some organizing, you all. My house is a literal mess. I'm a mom of 3 boys. I'm a wife, so if you can only imagine how chaotic it gets in the house. And so on this particular day, I decided to take a trip to Burlington to pick up some organizers that would help me to organize my Lazy Susie. I always felt like there were dead space because it's so deep of a cabinet. So when I found these little turning, I don't know what you call them, but they turn. I thought it would be perfect for the Lazy Susie, and so I purchased every one that they had. I think they had about 4 or 5 of them, because if we know anything about your Burlington, your Rosses, your TJ Maxx, and your Marshalls, you better get it while you see it, because when you go back, it's not going to be there. So I wanted to take time to clean each of it and make sure that they were sanitized, because, you know, they're coming off of these trucks. You know, we don't know who's done what with them, so I made sure to give a good wash before I began to put the items in the cabinet from the Lazy Susie. Also, for everybody who checked out my last video, I'm going to just take a quick second and say thank you so much. I did an unboxing of my newest handbag, and I am still thrilled with this handbag, and I know that I got a lot of followers off of that, so I thank you all for watching, and I hope that this is the type of content that you decide that you want to keep looking into. So now you all are removing everything from this cabinet, and I'm going to be so honest with you all. I hadn't cleaned this cabinet out to this capacity probably since we moved in. I'm not going to tell you when we moved in, because I don't need you all to judge me. But I do want to say that I am so happy that I decided on this day to do this small project, because it absolutely needed to be clean. Again, between the boys going in there, getting what they want, they don't put things back, things spilling, you don't see it because of how deep the cabinet is. It was definitely pretty disgusting. And so I'm happy that we decided to take time to clean it out, because it definitely needed to be clean. For reference, we live in about a 4-bedroom Tudor-style home, so it needs quite a bit of updating. So we are doing our best to make the house the home we want. We purchased our home probably about 2020, and we didn't expect to be here this long, but the circumstances of the world has us being here a little bit longer than we want. So now we're just trying to think about ways to update it without spending too much money, while also, you know, making it a home that we all can enjoy. So you all can see it was pretty disgusting in this Lazy Susie. So, you know, we got my Lysol wipes out to make sure that I cleaned it up. Now, all of these different spices, I'm going to organize them into these turntables to make sure that they are labeled correctly. I might put some labels on them. I'm not pretty sure, but that's something that I've been thinking about wanting to do. I literally was cleaning away, scrubbing in here. You only see me with the Lysol wipes. I had a bucket, I had a rag. I really was in here wanting to clean this place up, you all. It was between syrup and it was just so sticky, and it was pretty embarrassing, to say the least. But I'm so happy that I did clean and get it together. Let's get into this vacuum, you all. I had at the time just purchased this Shark Lift Away multi-surface vacuum, and it is the stuff. It is so lightweight. It works on both your carpeted and your hardwood floors, and it does the job. I am so happy I made this purchase. I actually got it off of Amazon, and the last time I checked, it was currently unavailable, but I know that if you type in, I'll be sure to leave a description of the name of the vacuum so that you all can look into it. But it is very lightweight, and I know everybody in this house has loved this vacuum. I'm also thinking about investing in another one just to keep one upstairs and have one in the normal main area. So definitely a great vacuum if you're looking for something that's lightweight and that can clean multiple surfaces. Did y'all see that coffee pod? Time out. Did you see that coffee pod? We don't even drink coffee. Like, what's going on? Don't judge me. All right, you all, now, so I started to organize everything in the containers, and let me just make something clear. As a mom of 3, I can only organize the best as I can that is helpful for my household. Everything is not going to be in the best aesthetic because sometimes the aesthetic doesn't work for the family of 5. And so I'm very realistic with what I can and can't do, considering the factors of the individuals in my household. So as long as it's organized, I'm happy. As long as I can show the boys exactly where to put things back, I'm happy. So, for anybody out there who the aesthetic police of this is how things have to look, this is probably not the channel for you, because even when I try to do things the most aesthetic, I'm more about what makes and what's functional for my family than anything else. So keep that in mind as I'm putting all this stuff away. So as you can see, I did run out of space. I didn't have enough of the organizers, so I knew that I would need to go back to the store to find more. And I think some days leading after this, I did find more, in which I was able to complete putting the turntables all in the Lazy Susie, which you won't see on this video, but I just wanted to make sure everybody could get the gist of what I do with my Lazy Susie, because I know that there's people out there who have Lazy Susies of their own. And being able to turn your Lazy Susie but also turn the turntable, it's definitely helped to add a more uniformity to the space, especially in this particular house with all of these boys, and they are way better at putting stuff away and putting it back where things go. So Mama Bear is happy, and we know that a happy mom is a happy everything. Y'all see, I even got my oldest son involved just because I wanted him to see exactly how I was putting things in there. So he was well aware when he came in to take things out to make sure he was putting it back. Like, Mama is on it. So again, I didn't have all of the turntables that I would have, but I loved it so much better. It was cleaner, it was neater, it made me happy. And even now, everybody is still following, making sure that they put things back where they belong. So one thing down for the organization in this video, and yeah, very, very happy mom. Okay, y'all, so I do not have beginning and ending pictures from my haul. Look at my baby, y'all. He always in the video. For my hallway. However, if you follow me on Instagram, you see I do a lot of outfit of the days, and the hallway was blank, and so I had a table in my bedroom in which I moved to the hallway, and I added this vase to it, and it has become one of my favorite places in my house so far. This is your sign that you do not need to buy anything new. Use what's in your house. And we also got this rug from Best Buy, and yeah, just a real quick 1-2 that zhuzhed up a space in our house, so we were really, really happy about that. Lastly, we picked up this piece of furniture from a thrift store out here where we live called St. Vincent. We picked it up for $60. It's 100% wood. It's so heavy and it's so beautiful. And we're actually going to put this in the basement in my husband's man cave. What we are currently using, we've had for about 10, 11 years since we began dating. And yeah, we needed something a little bit more substantial. We use the Bear products when we spray paint anything in this house. And what we were doing was trying to go off of a piece of furniture that's already in the basement to match it up to. So we put our painter's tape on and we began spraying away. We actually are still in the midst of trying to get this completed the way we want. But we knew that if we started here, we would actually try to also get the job done. So yeah, mama was going spray crazy. Again, you won't quite see the finished product of this because we are still trying to perfect it the best that we can. But just wanted to show you how when you start doing things around your house, you really don't have to spend all the money in the world. Take it where you are and do not take yourself anywhere further that you can't handle or maintain. To still be able to have a beautiful home. I think for my husband and I, right now, there are a lot of things that we're trying to do. So some of the other things we're wanting to do, we're not quite able to, but we're not allowing that to deter us from creating the home that we love for ourselves and our family. So this is your sign again to, do a little bit and as little as you can and watch it grow and multiply. So this is where we stand right now. Still, we have a lot of spots that we need to get to on this particular piece, as you can see, but it is looking so good, and I know that my husband is so excited to put it in the basement. But this is the end of the video, you all. I thank you all for tuning in yet again to another video of mine. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you're following me. Press that bell notification to be updated every time I upload a video. I'm going to try my hardest to be more consistent on this channel. And as I always like to make sure and I put out there is that, start wherever you are in life. Don't start where you get the new house or the new car or the new job. Start where you are and appreciate the process and where you are in the present, because it'll absolutely make you appreciate everything else in the future. So until the next time, I'll catch you all later.